Yeah.
Are
We
we
on?
live?
Are we live?
Yeah,
Yes, we are.
we've been
I'll
live.
make okay then. Well, I'm a little late, but I'll say it anyway. It's Wednesday night. We all know what that means. Take it away, Connor.
That was a weird intro, but hey everyone, welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast on YouTube and Twitch. We are here for our AEW. We are here for our AEW Dynamite live reaction. Tonight should be a very good Dynamite. This is the last Dynamite in the UK. This is the last Dynamite in Canada for the tour. Got a lot of pretty good matches tonight.
Yeah. And we also know that next week on AEW Dynamite, it's my favorite time of the year. Blood and guts.
Yep, Blood and Guts is next week, and we're also getting the 50 members for both teams tonight for
Yeah.
BCC.
And I know, well, you guys remember last year when I had the face paint and all that on me, ready for blood and guts last year?
Yeah.
I mean, Adam, I know you weren't on, but I know Connor was.
No, yeah, I wasn't on.
I mean, last year was the Blackpool Combat Club against the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Yeah, I'm glad that JAS is kind of disbanded. I like to see Jericho on his own a little bit in AEW. He's only been on his own since the beginning. Like Double or Nothing, All Out. In the first episode of Dynamite, they established the Inner Circle.
Yeah.
Sting face paint.
Talking about my face paint?
Just a fan there had Sting face paint on.
Ooh.
Commander. This is gonna be an interesting match.
Yeah.
I just
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're fine.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say that you guys, have you guys heard about Brian Pillman Jr. been released from the company?
Yeah, I've heard that his contract expired and they decided not to renew it, or he didn't want to renew his contract, or it's one of the two.
Well, since this is probably going to be the last time for a very long time, I decided to wear his shirt as an honor of him wishing his well-beings in the future.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what he does. If he just does indie stuff, or if he goes to WWE or Impact, or I'm curious to see what he does.
I don't think he should go to the WWE. I mean, no offense. It's just, I mean, well, there is some defense. I mean, his father did work for the company last before he passed away.
Yeah, I could see them using him in NXT probably.
That's what I was gonna say. Is if he goes, he'll go to NXT.
Now I don't know if they'll use him good, but I could see him starting out there. But as you said, Chris, his Flying Brian Pillman was there. That's where his career took off. He had a good run in WCW, but him as a solo a Souls wrestler really took off in WWE with an incident, a very famous segment that him and Stone Cold did.
Yeah, I remember that. Pillman's got a gun angle.
Yeah, that's the. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna happen again. Second generation leaves the company they're with to go for another company and becomes a big star. I don't know.
I don't know about that though, Connor.
Anything's
Mm,
possible.
I
We'll see.
know a little bit about the father, Brian Pillman, but
I'm just surprised they didn't do anything with him at least in Ring of Honor.
I think he should. I think if he goes to WWE and goes to NXT, he should reintroduce his father's lunatic character.
Yeah, that's what I thought they should have done in AEW. Like he loses all his matches and then he just flips. Like they could have done that with him and Brock Anderson. Like they win some matches and then they get so close to the tag titles and then they lose the match. And he just gets crazy. He turns
loose cannon.
yeah.
Yeah, loose cannon.
Yeah.
In case anyone doesn't know, Pillman Jr.'s father, he was a loose cannon back then.
I'm curious to see how this match is going to be, Jericho and Commander. Because I know Commander's last match on TV, well, at least on Dynamite, was against Jay White. And that match was a whole meme got created, a whole thing got created that Adam sent me.
Yeah.
They do different types of videos, but the one they did with the guy just jumping on the ropes and I think like the big thing tonight, wrestling wise, is Nick Wayne's AEW debut.
Yeah.
The son of Bunny Wade and also a friend of Darby Allin's.
Yeah, he got offered a contract.
16 years old, 2 years ago.
Yep. By Darby.
But is Nick Wayne ready for AEW? Has he graduated high school yet?
Yeah, he just graduated. He graduated last Monday, I think.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. He really looks like Will Ospreay in the face a little bit.
And how old is he right now? Does anyone
18.
know?
He's 18.
Okay, just want to be sure because here's a little history lesson. Have y'all heard that Jeff Hardy came into WWF at 16, wrestled the 1-2-3 Kid?
Yeah, I heard about that. There was an incident on the dark side of the ring with who was a New Jack.
Yeah, I remember that though. Where New Jack. Well, what is it called? What is it called?
It was called the mass transit incident.
Oh yeah. I watched that video. Let me tell you, I wish I could tell you the descriptions, but I'm not going to tell you. But all I can say is it's gory a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about it a few times on here. That's probably one of the reasons why they have a lot of regulations in states for wrestling. Like you have to have a wrestling's license and because of that incident.
Yeah. And that's why New Jack can't come to WWE. Well, technically, he's not even allowed in WWE, especially with that entrance music.
Oh, he can't ever appear anywhere because he's dead.
I know he passed away 2 years ago?
Yeah, something like that. Sounds right.
You guys seen C.W. Anderson tribute the New Jack on WrestleCon?
Yeah, I've seen that. I was at the show, WrestleCade, that he did that.
Was it? Oh, it was WrestleCade. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
It was a battle royal thing. I didn't really care too much for the event itself, but they had some pretty good moments. The best match was Buddy Matthews and Malachi before Buddy matches came to AEW.
Yeah. Well, at least we all know AEW's Saturday Night Collision is coming to the Calgary Saddle Dome, the home of the In Your House Canadian Stampede back in '97.
Yeah, this Saturday's Collision is going to be pretty stacked.
Featuring the finals of the Owen Hart tournament. Is that right?
Yeah, and they also got the FTR versus BC Gold, 2 out of 3 falls for the tag titles.
Well, let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, their match on this last week of Collision was really, really good.
Yeah. But still, but next week is Blood and Guts though, so I know I shouldn't ask, even though it's a little early. But quick question to every one of the viewers and you two: who should be the fifth member on each side? Anyone knows or anyone guesses?
I think a lot of people kind of know who the Elites is possibly going to be, and that's Kota Ibushi. I think that's who everyone's expecting because it just makes sense. Like for the Elite, who else? I mean, Matt Hardy they could do, I guess, but I just don't see them doing that. I think Kota Ibushi's on their side, and probably Jericho on the BCC. Sadly,
Oh, great! If Chris Jericho gets in the Blood and Guts though, that's 3 in a row for him individually.
yeah.
And he's trying to join the Don Callis family, which, by the way, I hate that. Or I think Don Callis trying to recruit him.
Is Nikeshita in the Blood and Guts?
What?
Is Takeshita in the Blood and Guts match?
Kesha.
Yeah,
oh,
I think so.
yeah, the first member of the Don Callis family, right?
Yeah, because Bryan Danielson's not going to be in it.
Due to his forearm. It's badly messed up. Or as I'm not gonna say the queen of dirty words, but I'll say this: he's effed up.
Yeah,
with that forearm. Sorry, Adam, I didn't mean to overspeak you a little bit.
No, you're good.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to dress up in Blood and Guts, though. I'm probably just going to have to go like in my natural colors.
Davis, thanks for watching. Ethan, what's up, everyone? I'm doing pretty good, Ethan. We appreciate you stopping by and checking us out. Davis says, love your shirt, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's the first T-shirt. Well, the first I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I like this T-shirt too. I got this one and then the Danhausen one that rips it off.
Yeah,
I got that too, but I don't have one with the.
I've seen the lettering. I just didn't know if it was the Danhausen or if it was the.
No, it's the CM Punk one.
Ooh. So he breaks someone's neck. That's what Brock Lesnar did to Hardcore Holly. He just dropped him right on his head.
Uh-oh.
Wine salt.
As Mr. Jacobs always tells me, don't spoil anything.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm live and y'all are probably back about a few seconds away.
This is going to be an interesting match tonight. MJF and Adam Cole versus Brian Cage and Big Bill.
And that, speaking of which, there's a rumor going around that MJF is probably not going to be in this match tonight, saying he got sick.
Might screw over Adam Cole. I don't know.
BS. But I'm not starting off. We're not going to start this MJF stuff tonight. No way. Because I'm tired of this. You know, y'all been, what's the word? Saying MJF is a good champion, and I'll give y'all that. But he's not my champion.
Yeah.
He's everybody's champion.
To y'all, not to me.
Oh, flip the crowd off. Oh, you were faced last week.
I hope Chris Jericho doesn't unmask Commander though, like he did Rey Mysterio back a lot of years ago.
Yeah, I remember that. 2008.
2009. You're close. And I was there too. Well, I wasn't there in person, but I was witnessing it on TV.
This is how Commander and Jay White should have been. Ooh, that was good.
Commander's really good.
He got some air on that.
Yeah, he did.
That was a shooting star off the ropes.
I like that how everything in this match looks. It makes sense compared to just bounce. bouncy house on the ropes.
Yeah.
But I feel like Jericho wouldn't go for that because he's an old school. I wouldn't say old school, but he's
Sports entertainment.
that too, and he's I just don't see him going for that.
Let me rephrase that in Daddy Magic's way. Sports entertainer.
I haven't heard that in a while. I feel like it's been years since I heard that.
It's been like what, a few months, maybe about 9 months.
Here we go.
Here's the running of the ropes here by Commander. This is what he's really known for.
And
Oh
yeah,
one of these days he's gonna slip doing that. It'd be something if he beat Chris Jericho.
has anyone ever? Did he get it? I don't think he didn't get it.
Oh, that was good. That didn't
Oh
look
yeah, I
right.
forgot. Never mind.
That didn't look right. Jericho got his hand up and hit him in the face. At least that's how it looked to me. Oh, if he would have got that, that would have been perfect.
Well, I heard that. Well, speaking of Chris Jericho, though, Fozzy has announced that supposed to have some kind of announcement next week.
Did you guys see that code breaker?
I did.
Yeah.
He always does the perfect spots, but he never can connect with them. They look so good.
But it looks like he does.
Yeah, it looks like the spots are perfect. No, not this again.
Good.
Don't go for this, Jericho. All right, there's this one for just for a little bit. All right, that's fine. The walls of Jericho.
Walls of Jericho. Ooh, and
It looks like a lion tamer to me.
Awkward.
He sat back on that.
He did. Commander's neck was in an awkward position.
Yeah, that. Yeah, he went back on that. That would have been painful.
I just hope Chris Jericho and the band announces a new tour next week because I'm dying to know. Plus, I want them to come back to Mississippi.
What if they come to Tuscaloosa, Mississippi? Don Callis.
Yeah, it's Don Callis, everyone's favorite.
Don't even think about it, Alden. Don't even think about it. Well, to me, don't think about it.
Here comes everyone's favorite manager. He gets booed out of every arena.
Yeah, let's see if we're able to hear him tonight.
And he's in his hometown of Canada this whole month. Last month, and he gets booed in his own hometown.
Well, he's not in Winnipeg like Chris Jericho or Kenny Omega.
He claims he is. That was funny. I don't know about that, Callis. We must be watching two different. We must be watching two different shows.
Oh no.
Surprise.
Bad News Allen. That looks like Bad News Brown.
Yeah, that is Bad News Brown, isn't it? They got some old footage. Don Callis.
Oh, great.
What happened?
Courtesy of Tony Condell.
What happened, Don?
He got old and lost his hair.
And got a scar on his head thanks to the BCC. And he still got it on his forehead. Ho, 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 ho.
Damn. And then he said, if Downcast ever acts up, he beat the hell out of him.
Oh boy. I think I already know what the answer is going to be by the end of the night.
They really just hanging with these. In a good way.
In a good way, yeah.
Oh boy.
This got lead into All In because I mean, it's anything about blood and guts, so she's not involved in that. The next big event is All In, so but we do have first time in history of AEW. The Saturday there will be a 3-hour program of AEW, 2 hours of Collision and an hour of Battle of the Belt 7. He actually busted that glass out, I think. Or whatever he threw it.
What's going on? Hey, what's going on? It's an unsafe work environment. People are getting assaulted in there. I'm here to do my job. Tap is inside a wrestling ring, not in the parking lot like a dirty little scum.
What? Who's in there?
Child locks.
Was it actually Hook or was it? Yeah, it's Hook.
Ooh.
Oh, he talked.
Keep running, Perry.
Hook talked.
Nick Wayne. What if BCC's last member is CM Punk? And what if? No, it's a slim possibility, but I mean, never say never in wrestling. And this match would be pretty good. Darby and Cassidy versus Sammy and Garcia. You're right. Darby and Orange Cassidy has been tearing it up in the tag division with House Rules, Rampage, Dynamite. They've been.
What could be next? Collision for tomorrow night? Saturday night?
No. They can stay on Dynamite. But they're good on Dynamite.
Yeah.
I like the group of wrestlers that they have for Collision. So far, we got the 2 men and women's tournament finals and the 2 out of 3 falls tag team match. They might just stick with those 3 matches.
The semifinals match is
For the finals.
Yeah. I do wish if Ruby Soho enters the finals, the only thing I want to do in Collision is to have the Social Outcast banned from ringside to make sure that the Owen Hart stays fair and square.
I think
Sky Blue goes over tonight because I think Britt Baker's gonna come out and do something to cause Ruby to lose.
I think it's going to be Sky Blue and Athena at the finals.
I'll give you that. I really hate when my theories are not good.
The beer.
I said theories, wrestling theories.
Yeah. I'll say, if you have a beer.
I said my wrestling theories are not good than y'all's.
You get.
And there's a cat right in front of my face. No offense.
The name's Crowbar is the name of this cat. Oh, why are you scratching my beard?
Crowbar, like the wrestler Crowbar?
I don't know where the name came from. the teen child named the cat, so I don't know. She named him Crowbar. So
well, speaking of wrestling theories,
Crowbar, Ethan likes it.
But anyway, should we tell everyone who's going to be on in a few weeks, or should we wait?
Yep, I actually do have an announcement to make. I'll announce it probably the second hour of the show.
Good idea. Well, heads up, y'all. In 30 minutes, Connor has another guest to be on. Let's say in a few weeks.
Yep, it's actually. I don't give too many details because I did the interview on a specific date for an occasion.
Well, I did say a few weeks because I thought maybe I'm not going to say his name, but I can say that person may want to reschedule or might postpone again.
It's not Ken Shamrock, if anyone's wondering. I wish it was, but
like all I can say is it's the person we said last week.
Well, he gave the whole thing away now.
Ah! I didn't say who.
Hey,
Well, never mind now.
No, no one.
Sorry. I just really hate it when I have to spoil everything.
No, you didn't spoil anything because not everyone's watched or remembers.
Oh God! Did Don Carlos realize he's the coward and not Kenny? Or is he just standing behind the jackal and the virus of extreme wrestling?
So I believe that Don Callis created the Ultimate X match.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Well, I don't know who really created the Ultimate X. I thought it was AJ Styles.
It's probably someone else's idea. He just presented it. They're the best of friends right now. MJF and Adam Cole are the best friends in all of wrestling. MJF was so generous to give him a birthday cake and see Adam Cole just overthinks everything and then smashed the cake. He was just trying to pat him on the back. Oh, they went to the bar.
Oh God, not this kind of a romance.
I love this.
Yeah, he lost. He threw it away.
I don't know what's going on with MJF and Adam Cole, and I do hope that Adam Cole.
Is that Cash Wheeler behind MJF?
Who?
It'd be funny if Mandy Rose was one of these women. A small cameo. You gonna cheat on Britt Baker? Damn.
Please don't. Oh God.
What? You see what he just did? What the hell?
First, I have a confession. I do. Okay. I never lost the shirt. I never lost the shirt. Listen, I will put it on right here, right now, if you do what I want to do next. All right, what do you want to do? Dude, what the?
AEW Fight Forever.
There is no way. I'm playing video games on some weirdo. Hey, listen. You're in the game. And on top of that, your stats.
Oh God.
Like,
And Adam Cole is in the game too? I thought he was not in there at the time.
Playing against FTR. Is that what we're going to see in the future?
Oh, dude, I really hate that.
you know,
I
This
mean,
is
it's funny,
funny.
but
a lot more fun.
it's funny, but this is ridiculous.
Guys are funny. Yeah. Wait a minute. Have you never played a multiplayer game before? You have friends for that. Hit pause for a second. Hit pause. Maxim, I'll be totally transparent and honest with you. When we were forced to be a tag team, I had every intention of blindsiding you and cutting
What?
from right under your knee.
How dare you? Of course he was.
Max, you know, you're pretty cool, man. You are. You're cool, Max. You mean that, kid? Of course I do. You're cool.
He's playing into the devil so bad.
Yep. Yep.
You win those AEW World Tag Team titles because we're better than you, baby. I like it.
I want to see him as tag champs. I want to see him as tag. They got to. Maybe not like right now, but in the future, this has got to be a thing. That's probably the closest they're gonna get right now.
I know.
But like down the line, like after MJF's done with his world title run and stuff, they need to pull the trigger on that.
What a joke.
Like that's some of the best stuff.
That's some of the best stuff right now going.
Like their storytelling, like they
That's
went
the
from,
best story going right now.
like they went from going against each other to a time limit draw to now being friends now. But I don't know how long that'll last, but I wouldn't mind seeing them being next tag champs. It really wouldn't. With the incredible storytelling they have.
I wonder who's going to be in the finals though.
Of the tag team tournament.
I'm gonna go with Darby and Orange against Cole and MJF. I think that would be the finals.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the finals. I know they're going against who are they going against? They're going
That's
against
the
Sammy
Blood
and
and Guts champion. On the fan, I don't know. I'm just saying.
Blood and Guts Championship.
Whatever.
I still think Miro's going to be the one to beat him because Miro's promo on Collision, he said that he felt something big coming. And Orange Cassidy's never beaten Miro. Miro's beaten Orange Cassidy twice.
Orange fireworks.
One little, well, yeah. What? All right, tonight's getting a little bit too frisky. They did it on purpose. You see that?
A little bit.
That cameraman knew what he was doing when he did that. Primo's wrestling. I feel like AEW is the only wrestling promotion that fans still bring signs to. I don't watch WWE much, so I can't really say for them. But I remember watching even in TNA. Like, golly, the whole place would be packed with signs. Even people on the Raptors would just bring signs just to show off.
Oh boy, here comes Daniel Garcia. What's up with him?
I hope he does the dance.
He will. He always does the dance.
Sometimes he won't do it because fans want to see it. I like his theme song. I don't know what the heck it's saying in it, but it sounds good. Yeah, here we go. Tonight's TV 14. Well, the show's TV 14, but tonight's cutting it.
You mean by the time after they go off live, they're gonna re-edit the show, but this time cut off a few scenes out.
They did a lot tonight, which I'm not gonna complain. I know
you guys remember that time that a fan attacked Seth Rollins when he was trying to get the Demon Finn Balor out?
Yeah, I remember that.
And when the fan jumped in when Seth Rollins was saying nowhere to hide, and that fan, I think it was either like a hat or a police hat, and he pushed him.
I remember that. That was everywhere.
Yeah. First they showed it live for real, and then when me and my mom were watching it on Hulu, they cut that scene out though.
Yeah. I don't know how to approach my grandmother on here. I really don't. Now after the Eric Rowan, I don't know how to approach. Well, thanks for watching. You know who she is, Chris. So
yeah, I've seen her.
This was odd.
Let me get what does she want? Does she want to know my hair or something?
She just said hi, guys.
Oh. Well, in that case. Yeah, no, I got a mohawk kind of like Brian Cage a little bit.
Now you just need to get jacked.
Yeah, I did it myself. I'm also trying to grow a goatee out. We're getting ready for Tupelo Con in 9 months. And guess what? Spoiler alert, it's on March 16, 2024. And we all know what that means.
316.
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Or, Stone Cold Day. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
She knows you, Chris.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the report about WB Discovery? Like they're deep in talks of their next negotiation. It looks like, and WB Discovery is wants AEW to do monthly pay-per-views. I imagine that'd be with a new deal.
Kind of like In Your House, but different.
I feel like I don't know how it's going to be, but if I was doing it, probably like the main 5 pay-per-views, Double or Nothing, All Out, Full Gear Revolution, and Forbidden Door is like the traditional pay-per-views, and then the rest are like Max exclusives. Like every month you'll have I guess you can call them pay-per-views, but it would be on kind of like Peacock.
Ah, okay.
I don't know, but I don't know. They could do monthly pay-per-views, but $59.99 a month would be kind of. I don't know about that.
Don't know about that either.
I hope they get a really good deal.
Oh, that's. I don't know if y'all seen that yet, but that's gotta hurt.
Oh. Yeah, that hurt. Oh, that was neat.
Here comes a downfall. Maybe, I don't know.
I think Sammy's gonna leave him out there by himself.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, when they announced that today, the deal about how they want them to do like a pay-per-view every month. I don't know about a pay-per-view every month. I've kind of like what they've been doing, like pay-per-view every now and then, especially like their Big 4 and then Forbidden Door.
And the All In, well, for in UK.
Well, you got Full Gear, Revolution, All Out, and then Double or Nothing, and then obviously Forbidden Door.
I think like that should be their main 5. Like,
Well, I think those 4 should be their main ones, and like that Forbidden Door one is basically like a yearly thing with New Japan. So
I would think that they would probably have some like max exclusives, like if they get a streaming deal on that. Like if they decide to make Winter's Coming its own like event, like on a Saturday night, or like not just a special on on a regular Wednesday, and just make like its own event, kind of like how they did 2019. They did Fighter Fest and Fight for the Fallen. It's like own separate events, but it was free to watch.
What about Blood and Guts, though? That's one of them. Well, for the...
Yeah, it was a special on Wednesday. I mean, I wouldn't mind if they did some like exclusives for like Max shows, like as long as you are a subscriber, you can watch it, type deal. But I would hope that would be the case because they did a pay per view every month. That'd be a lot of money, $59.99 a month. I don't know, but I'm curious to see how they. I'm curious to see what it's going to lead to, and we still have no idea.
I'd be okay with them adding just 2 more pay-per-views, like do like 6 to 8 yearly, not do one every month.
Yeah.
Because then you could focus a lot on storylines and all that stuff.
I really hope. Well, it's probably not going to happen, but I wish that they would move ROH to strictly Universal Studios, and the All Elite Women would be a show that they did before and after Collision. Like an actual wrestling show, and it would get picked up by TBS or I don't know, something.
Is there anything else? Is there any? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying because I like to see more women of AEW get their own little show. I mean, I like reality shows, but I don't know. Cause I know they trademarked that one time. All Elite Women.
You done?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful to but I'll say it anyway. How many stations does Ted Turner owns?
Let's see. He owns TNT, TBS. Well, he used to own. He's not the owner anymore. But the Turner umbrella owns TNT, TBS, True TV, CNN, Cartoon Network. Got some other stuff too. They own.
And he's still alive. No offense to Ted Turner and Ted Turner's family.
Yeah, he's still alive. Last time I heard it, he's got real bad dementia.
And he's still
got those yellow teeth too.
And what about that white mustache, though? Speaking of white mustaches, though, you guys ever seen? Well, I know it's back in the '90s, but you remember, guys? They did a skits of Billionaire Ted on WWE programming.
Yeah, I remember that.
I know it's got to be one of the worst programs, especially on USA Network, what they did back then. All I want to know is who played as Billionaire Ted. Well, in the WWE skits. I guess it's a bad time.
No, I know what you're talking about. I watched the Monday Night Wars documentary, and they did they had an old Hulk Hogan and an old Randy Savage like fighting against each other.
You mean the Huckster and Nacho Man?
Yeah, and it kind of backfired because a lot of fans were like, "Are they really that old?" And they turned the channel.
The last thing I remember when Billionaire Ted was on was WrestleMania. Next thing you know, he was like, when the FCC got him, and then, so long, Ted. But I'm talking about Billionaire Ted, not the real Ted Turner. If I offended Ted Turner, I apologize.
Yeah, they own a lot. I don't know. I know he's not making no decisions anymore.
Well, as I said, I'm not trying to insult or anything. I mean,
I would really like to see AEW get on Cartoon Network, like Adult Swim, or do some type of show or something.
You mean like a cartoon show featuring AEW wrestlers?
Like an actual wrestling show. Or they could do something like WWE Camp. Like basically,
you mean Camp WWE? That was TV mature, featuring Seth Green.
That's why it'd be on Adult Swim.
You mean Cartoon Network's other program for adults?
Yeah,
Well, as long as it's comedy and all that.
I
And
just see
mature.
I just see MJF going around say, "Just bully everyone," and it'd be really funny.
Speaking of Connor, I don't know if I already asked you this, but are you supposed to go to Impact Wrestling in
Ooh.
Memphis in September? You said no at first.
I haven't bought any tickets. I mean, I've thought about going, but I don't know. I have a few other things coming up.
Including the one in Nashville you're going with this guy right here.
Yeah, that's next month actually.
Yeah. I wish I was there, but technically it's too far out for me.
I'm going to Florida at the end of this month, so
What?
I'm going to Florida for vacation at the end of this
Oh
month.
no. You didn't tell me about that? Oh great.
Why should I?
Well, is it about wrestling or is it just a personal thing?
It was a vacation for a week. Went to the beach and stuff.
Well,
I might go to
well,
off. I don't know if it's off or Cinco, but they got a wrestling school down there. Thought about going there and tried to do. I don't know.
which wrestling school are you thinking about looking at?
It's either Alpha or Cinco from the Wild Samoans. They have their own wrestling school down there.
Or
It's in Pensacola, and that's around the area that we're going.
oh, hey, if you guys are going down there, maybe you guys might jump into Jay Florida and meet Brian James, the road dog, Jesse James.
Yeah, that would be something. Old dog.
That's
Yeah, I didn't give him the nickname. Aiden did.
you mean you mean the name we ain't supposed to discuss.
Well, he's not a part of the podcast, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I got two pillars, Darby and Sammy.
You know what you mean. Ooh, double headbutt, I think. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh, yeah, that was a double head, but I got a few comments. Do you guys like the game AEW? How long do you play it? I don't know if Adam or Chris has. I know Adam. He
I
said
haven't played. I haven't played it yet.
he doesn't want
Me
to tell you
neither.
guys. But he stays up all
Right.
night playing Fortnite and buying V-Bucks and
But I do wish I had a PlayStation 5. Everybody's got the newest upgrade except me.
yeah.
And Connor's one of them.
Yeah, luckily I got one. I think the only people who's played it is me, Lane, and Mr. Jacobs. I like the game. It's really fun. There's some things I would change that I hope they change with the patch or something. Hopefully someday they change. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I play it every day. Like on my PlayStation, I played for over 108 hours total. Playing Sonata. This is gonna backfire. Oh damn! Who was that? What the hell?
Swerve Strickland.
Golly! Out of nowhere. Hey, if you're gonna win this, Sammy, you might as well turn around. It's a big opportunity for you. This was like AEW Fight Forever. Oh, that was a good. Wow,
I know.
didn't expect that.
Nope.
I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why this happened. I don't know why Prince Nana had to be at ringside.
And then that kick out of nowhere, like that was a perfect camera shot right there. But I wasn't expecting these two to move forward.
No, I wasn't either.
So, winning team will challenge for the AEW World Tag Team Championship live.
Collision
Saturday.
next Saturday, the 29th.
So, yeah, not this. The end of this month. So that's going to be interesting. feel like a big ratings draw would be MJF and Cole versus FTR. But either way, FTR's got to get past Bullet Club Gold first. But this tournament, I think, was a really good idea to. Of course, it's just random people being teams, but it's getting the tag division in a little bit better shape than it has been. Nick Wayne.
I was taught and trained to be a professional wrestler. This is where most of the time is spent. My father. At 6 months old, I was in here with my dad. He started to take it seriously at 9 years old. I walked into my front door and I opened it.
6 months old in the wrestling business.
I felt like it was for him and I wanted to get to his last name.
Got some colorful tights.
Nick Wayne's going to have a lot of motivation trying to get revenge on Swerve Strickland.
Yeah. Davis, we were talking about this earlier. Winter's Coming would be good as its own separate event. I agree. That event has a lot of history. Winter's Coming. Sting's AEW debut. Kenny Omega's first AEW World Title win. Kenny Omega. Bryan Danielson and Hangman. Action Andretti beating Chris Jericho. There's a lot of history on that show, so they can make it its own, like mini pay-per-view, like a Max exclusive or something. Probably pretty fun.
Speaking of Hangman Page, though, by the way, Connor, have you heard that Lance Archer's coming to Memphis Wrestling this weekend?
I've seen that. Yeah.
Let me guess. Can't go because you already seen the guy like a few times.
Well, I want to go because I got my figure that I never having to sign, but I don't think it's gonna be able to happen because I'm putting.
Well, we're gonna have to wait. But we're gonna have to wait. But still, I'll be down. I'll be down. Well, we'll talk about this off air.
I was thinking about going, but I gotta put back some of my money for vacation and stuff.
Oh, and don't forget, Connor. You gotta put. Oh, don't forget, Connor. And I really don't like to be personal, but make sure you put some money up for your birthday in 3 months.
Yeah. Adam Cole and MJF teaming up.
Give them the comment.
Especially playing the game is funny. Yeah, everything with MJF and Adam Cole is really good. Whether it's tagging together, going against each other, going to a bar together, whatever it is, they make the best of it. Like if you put them in a room with just rock, paper, and scissors, they make it the best thing ever. They find some way to make that the best segment of the show.
Yeah.
Mike says I've played Fight Forever, Brenda. It's really fun. Yeah, I agree, Mike. It is really fun to play.
And just in case, they're gonna put out the 30-man Stadium Stampede Battle Royal.
Yeah, pretty soon.
It kind of looks like Fortnite, but except it's for wrestling.
Yeah, it looks. I'm curious to see about that, but there's some stuff that definitely needs to be changed. They need a better way to kick out of moves. It is so hard just to kick out of one move. It just seems impossible to kick out of anything. The entrances need to be a little bit longer. Just minor stuff like that. But overall, it's a pretty good game. Mike's Morris, what do you guys think about the blind tag team tournament? I'll get. I'll answer that question in just a minute. I want to see what MJ's not going to show up, is he?
So sorry, but yes, we are up next. Somehow, gonna tell me. Start the light is gonna.
Roderick Strong still selling that neck brace. He's not going to show up.
I just got a text. Dude, don't forget to rock our epic tag shirt. Also, in that level
He did.
Oh, God.
He did it. I think I have the flu. Sorry.
I knew something was up with MJF.
He
I
said
knew
that.
it.
He said that on Twitter too. But Adam Cole was sick one time.
Oh, boy. Here comes the big Bill Doyle.
I wonder if he told him that in person. What would he say?
Hell, he's a heel right now. I'll call him Big Bill if he's changing his, what do they call it? Changing to a new leaf. I
We had a fourth. I got a fourth person watching the show with us on my shoulder.
Yeah, man.
This is Sachi.
Whoa.
Sachi! Oh, you almost landed on my laptop. Thank God I saved you, buddy.
Brian Cage.
Sorry, Adam. I'm so freaking sorry.
He almost stepped on the laptop. He could have closed all the windows.
And close the video screen you're on right now.
Yeah, what a jerk.
You mean what a stupid jerk.
Now I know I don't it would have been all CM Punk, but Brian Cage is still one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW.
Would you see Brian Cage back in Memphis Wrestling and Memphis Wrestling allows it?
Yeah, I'd go again. If he came.
Oh no.
MJF really gonna come out. Or is he there but can't wrestle? The doctors won't clear him to wrestle because he's got the flu.
Well, there he is.
No, he's there.
It looks like, yeah, he's got the flu.
Does he really though?
Or does he just making that stuff up?
I don't know, because there was some kind of sickness going on with Britt Baker and Adam Cole. No hugs. You got the flu. No, this is an entrance right here. But I want to see this with CM Punk and MJF. Like, it could be just like Triple H and Stone Cold.
I'm not. Well, anyway, to everyone out there who are still watching this right now, after this match concludes, we got a big announcement. We got a very special guest coming on next week. I mean, 2 weeks. A few weeks.
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, and it's on a special occasion night. It's not just any night that I picked for this. But I will say he is the first. Nah, if I say that, then you'd already know who it is.
Well, as I said to everyone, after this match concludes.
Oh, that looks good. I want a poster of that. What they just did right there. Oh, this is great.
But speaking of a special guest, though,
Adam Cole are perfect together.
Why'd you pick August 2nd, Connor?
Another poster right there. Like, all these moments are just posters.
Posters.
Oh my God. Adam Cole and MJF's going to be making AEW some money. What were you saying, Chris? Are you there?
I don't know. It looks Chris. Oh, there he is. He moved. Just can't hear him.
What is it?
Well, you were saying something then.
What's the special occasion August 2nd? What does that even mean? Are you gonna wait? Or are you gonna wait till this match concludes along with the special guest?
Yeah. August 2nd is a special occasion for AEW.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But back to this comment, Mike. What do you guys think about the blind tag team tournament? I think it's been really fun.
I like it.
At first, I didn't really think much of it because it wasn't really actual tag teams. But now that the tournament's now it's almost concluding, we've got MJF which is kind of an official tag team now, a little bit. And I'm getting to see Brian Cage more. So
What
I
a
like that.
complete joke. I mean, the MJF situation.
And it's also given the tag team champions more opportunities because they've only defended the title twice since winning them in April. They'll defend the title Saturday against Bullet Club Gold, and then we're going to get another title match on July 29th. I think they showed. Whoever wins this tournament will be on Collision against either FTR or Bullet Club Gold for the tag titles. So I really liked it. What about you guys?
MJF, he doesn't want to go against two big bulls right here.
Brian Cage, Ali.
Have they released a Brian Cage figure yet? I forgot.
Yeah, he was the series with Ricky Starks, Hobbs, Thunder Rosa.
I wish they were having get that Billy Gunn figure. I know which Unrivaled set he's on. He's on the next one, 13.
There's Bryce. Bryce, pay attention. Is Adam Cole going to turn heel with MJF?
Oh,
or is
God.
MJF going to turn face with Adam Cole?
Yeah, one of the two.
I don't
seems
trust
too good to be true.
MJF.
Because MJF, you can't trust him. He did it with Cody. He did it with CM Punk for at least one night. And then he turns on him. He backstabs him. He doesn't care about those fans. All right, MJF and Big Bill.
MJF's probably going to make a tag in just a few seconds. Just watch.
MJF can't wrestle. He's got the flu.
I'll say this. MJF can't wrestle. He can't even wrestle. All he does is show off like a...
MJF versus Darby Allin, Full Gear 2021.
Like a joke.
That's all I got to say.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. MJF is not my champion.
He's all of our champions. And soon he might be your tag team champion too.
Well, to y'all, he is your champion. But to me, he's not.
Oh, Big Bill got a hold of him.
Look at Big Bill Doyle. Oh, God. Oh, God. Look at Big Bill Doyle.
Everyone's showboating in this match.
I know.
You don't see that a lot in AEW. Young Shelton.
Man, that's a good man. Hey, man, that's a good Big Bang Theory, Young Sheldon right there.
Bazinga, whatever you were saying.
Yeah. Hey, Connor, your mother still watches Young Sheldon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we're on this. We're already past the second hour. Should we make the announcement, or should we, as I said, wait till the conclusion of this match?
Prior to the match.
That's a good idea. Adam, you haven't said anything. What's going on?
Oh no, I'm just watching the picture in picture and trying to keep an eye on these cats so they don't destroy this place.
How many
But
cats you got in the house? Or you
they're
just...
all sleeping. We've got 6.
Ooh.
We got 3 grown cats and then 3 little kittens.
Ooh.
They're not all ours though. We're just housing them until they go back to their homes. There's only one of them is only there's only one that's ours.
Okay. But
So
still, I know we're on picture right now, but I'll say this. You two are lucky going to Nashville, though, next month, and I'm going to be stuck here in Mississippi as always.
I don't know. We're gonna be doing some wild stuff down there.
What?
Well, we're gonna praise MJF.
yeah, we're in praise MJF. We're gonna yell at tourists. It's gonna be great.
Please don't remind me about that.
We're gonna yell at tourists. We're better than them, and they know it.
Oh well. I just see someone like MJF go up to someone that doesn't even watch wrestling, don't even know who he is, and start that stuff.
As I
see what the reaction would be.
Well, I know what my reaction is. MJF is a show-off piece of. I can't say it because I don't want to get. You already know what the whole story.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, Connor. Well, anyway, guess we're back. Guess it's just me and Adam for the moment.
And we're back from picture in picture, so.
What's the announcement? Well, you'll find out as soon as the conclusion of this match, Ethan. Oh!
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And they still haven't done the double clothesline yet.
Very nice. Very evil.
Very nice, very evil.
How was that match?
It was
Except they didn't do the double
fantastic.
clothesline.
They didn't do the clothesline, but man, those combo moves were awesome.
Did MJF and Adam Cole win clean, or did they? Ethan, what's the announcement? Right after this segment, I'll announce what I'm going to announce. Just got a microphone, so anything can happen.
Oh, great. Or as Vince McMahon would say back in the 90s, anything can happen in AEW.
Lane, thanks for watching. How's the show tonight?
Hey, Lane.
Dynamite's been really, really good, mainly because of MJF and Adam Cole. They've been everywhere tonight. If you know what I mean, everywhere.
Oh, God. Please help us out. I can't take it.
Not a review. Do the thing. What's the thing?
Do the thing. Adam
Oh,
Cole,
I know
baby.
what he's going to do. Here we go. He's going to turn on him doing that when he's done. I just feel like any moment MJ could do anything. I'm curious to see those merch numbers because they got to be selling pretty hot. They got to make those posters too. Clotheslines. We all are MJS devil worshippers.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I love that MJ's having to wrestle more. I agree. Not one more team to beat. This would be a 5-star match, I feel like. Adam Cole and MJF versus FTR.
Oh, yeah.
If given enough time, they could have match of the year.
God, somebody help us.
Hey, Mordecai can do something maybe. And this is money.
I love this team.
Like all night, they've been on all cylinders with this.
That is
There's
fantastic.
another poster right there. I wonder where Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly's going to fit into all this. Something's gonna happen,
Yeah.
or maybe Adam Cole turns on MJF and not MJF turns on. Because at some point, I can feel that someone's gonna do something.
Yeah.
It could be Collision. Uh, if they win it all, if they win this tournament, they go against whoever is tag champions. And that someone turns on each other then, because I feel like this feud right here is a main target for All In. This is like the one thing that they are building towards. Jake Hager,
He loves that hat.
haven't seen him in a while. Well, that was quick.
Oh, he loves that hat.
Not anymore.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
I'm curious to see where that's gonna go. I'm curious. Gordon, thanks for watching. Hey Lane. Okay, I don't know what that means, but oh, I don't
Yeah, I
know.
don't get that.
Dynamite's been really good. Yeah, I agree. Dynamite's been really good. We're all devil worshippers.
Not me.
He said all of us.
Not me.
I don't want to exclude.
Ah, devil worshiper. Ah. Well, Connor, let's not leave these people in suspense, man. Make your announcement.
Oh yeah, we are in.
I was just gonna say that, Adam, but I guess you already got. I guess you already got
I
ahead.
got it. I got it.
So yeah, I did say that we had an announcement. So on August 2nd, we are going to have another special guest on the All Elite Zone. We haven't had a special guest since Eric Rowan. And August 2nd is a special occasion, not for the All Elite Zone, but for AEW. It's the AEW Dynamite's 200th episode. It's a pretty big deal. So we are going to have a special guest. He is the first African American Intercontinental Champion of all time. He is he's very interesting career. Ahmed Johnson, the first ever the first African American Intercontinental Champion, will be on here August 2nd, an hour before Dynamite, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Or unless we have something come up, like I hope we don't happen. I hope that doesn't happen like what happened with the Outrunners and everything, that would do it after. But everything right now is set in stone.
Well,
Ahmed Johnson, former
yeah,
Intercontinental Champion, will be on here August 2nd.
yeah, and I'm excited for it though. Yeah, Ahman Johnson. I mean, all I do know is he was back. Well, he's not in wrestling anymore. But he's back doing some, what do they call it, like making making the interviews, podcast interviews, and all that ever since then. And he is supposed to be at the gathering in North Carolina in a few weeks.
Yeah.
He's on the card. And I looked at his recent video that a fan asked him when he'll be returning. He said no return. And then next thing you know, if there was a return, who was his first opponent would be? He said Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, if anyone knows who Ahmed Johnson is, back in the day, he was jacked.
Very jacked up.
He was one. I grew up watching him in WWF, so he had some really good matches.
And what about
early '90s?
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Well, I remember it was him and Shawn Michaels versus the Smoking Guns, and right before the end of the matchup, though, Ron Simmons, or back then, Baroof, shinned him in the kidney, causing him to have a lacerated kidney on him. And he had to have emergency surgery, missed a few months of action. And next thing you know, he got revenge on the Nation of Domination and Baroof.
Yeah, there's an interesting thing about him that not a lot of people may know, but he was supposed to be in the Nation of Domination and not Mark Henry. That was supposed to be him, not Mark Henry. So I'm curious to see how that all changed, and I don't want to know because I want to ask him.
We're gonna find that out though. We're gonna find that out though when we ask him though, and just in case anyone doesn't know, Ahmed Johnson technically, he was billed from Pearl River, Mississippi, which is mine and Connor's hometown. Well, not hometown, more like home state.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could tell you more. But I don't know if I should tell everyone who he really is or who his real name is. Should I tell him that, Connor, or no?
It's still real to us, damn it.
Take that as a yes or no.
His name's no, I won't give out his personal information.
So that's a no?
I mean,
I wouldn't.
Well, all I can say is though, to you, Connor, you're welcome.
I'm confused. Oh yeah, this interview did all come together because of Chris. Yeah. But
yeah. But I'm not getting into any of those details. If I do that, though, I'll be in big trouble. So,
yeah, his name's Ahmed Johnson. That's his name. His ring name.
Yeah. And on his last years in professional wrestling, he was known as Big T in WCW, working with Stevie Ray and Harlem Heat 2000.
Yeah. Yeah, Britt Baker's the referees threw him out. But didn't they come back when Ruby Soho won? That they came back to the ring even though they got kicked out.
Yeah, they've done it before.
It's about damn time.
And they'll be back.
Hope they don't come back.
But you know they're going to try to come back, and Britt Baker's going to come out and prevent it.
Yeah, this time it's going to be different.
Yeah. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that was my fault. Be right back.
Okay. Be pretty bad to knock down the trophy.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty bad.
But yeah, no, I'm glad. I think it's cool that we're gonna have Ahmed Johnson on.
Yeah.
Remember so many of his matches in WWF. he had a good feud with Farouk for a little bit too. So
Yeah. I know there's a lot of stuff I want to know about him, but I refuse to look any of it up because I want to ask you myself.
yeah,
Instead of going to the Wikipedia, I want him to tell me the Wikipedia or the real life stuff of what happened.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm really excited for that one. We've had a lot of people from that era. No. We haven't had that many people from that era uh, of wrestling. Well, Sabu, I guess you could consider that. But
Back.
we haven't had many people from that era. But
We never had a. I don't think we never had a former WWE star on this. On this broadcast before, except for as you said, Connor, Sabu.
Eric Rowan,
Oh yeah, well, Eric Redbeard or whatever, but
Buddy Matthews, or Buddy Murphy.
oh yeah, I remember that.
Besides them, I think that's everyone else was either Ring of Honor or AEW. Yeah, we haven't had as many. Alex Shelley was in WWE for a little bit, but not really. Just a couple house shows. Alex Shelley was my favorite interviews that we did.
And did you guys remember Ahmed Johnson versus Goldust at the King of the Ring? You know how all that started?
How it all started?
Yeah. Goldust giving Ahmed Johnson mouth to mouth after.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Well, in that case, that's out of the question.
I know what Goldust did, and that he did a lot of stuff that
controversy.
Yeah, like when him and Terry Reynolds, right? And they
Marlena back then.
They would do a lot of mouth to mouth.
Oh, great. Yeah. On second thought, never mind. If I offended anyone, I apologize.
Inside the ring and outside the ring. But they weren't quite like Edge and Lita. Do you think we'll ever see another live sex celebration like they did?
No.
Edge and Lita?
No. That's even too edgy for AEW.
Like, that went to a whole nother level. Like, that's when WWE was still good, I thought.
During the Ruthless Aggression, the TV 14 era still?
Yeah, that was some of the best times. Oh, that was good.
Oh, boy. I'll give you that. But all I can say is about that segment was Ahmed Johnson finally became the Intercontinental Champion, the first African American Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, it's a big milestone for that championship. It's a very prestigious belt to hold.
Especially as of right. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I just said that the Intercontinental Championship is one of the most prestigious belts of all time, even though WWE doesn't. Well, they have recognized it somehow recently since Triple H took charge a little bit, but it's more than just a mid-card title. It's more than that. If anyone knows the history behind the Intercontinental Championship.
It all started in 1979 in a tournament with the winner, the late great Pat Patterson.
Oh, what is this?
What the heck is this? They better be careful.
I think Sky Blue is going to be the reason is going to get the ratings up.
Because of that, y'all know.
Yeah.
I mean, as my best friend Arrow would say when we were at House Rules, they got. I don't know if I should say it. They got firm bodies.
Burn bodies.
Firm with the F.
Oh.
But just so y'all know, that wasn't me saying that. That was my best friend who said
it. According, yes, Ahmed Johnson will be on.
Yes.
August 2nd. Davis Sky Blue. Renee, thanks for watching. Hopefully we've seen you Coming at Sky Blue is so good looking, we can't see any. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. That's why I think that in the long run, Sky Blue might be because believe it or not, in the Attitude Era, that's what drew them a lot of ratings. But
especially
Sky
especially
Blue is,
especially the fans take good pictures. Next thing you know, it turns out to be one of the internet sensations.
and I know the one of the girls that took a picture of Sky Blue. I know her on Twitter, and she never
Oh,
expected to
really?
blow up like that.
Was it the one that she was in Collision?
Damn. Yeah. Wow, I didn't expect that to be it.
Well, my bracket's busted.
Yeah, mine's out too.
Good thing I didn't make up my bracket.
So I didn't
So
expect that to end.
Willow has to win. How are you going to have a
Heel.
heel versus a heel?
I mean, I guess I don't know. Sky Blue should have won that, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so. I think they should have literally pulled the trigger on Sky Blue doing that, winning this tournament.
I mean, I like Ruby Soho too, but I didn't expect that to be the finish. It just caught me off guard a little bit. That was surprising.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see this Friday who wins between that because, I mean, Will Nightgale really needs to. I mean, you could do heel versus heel, but I don't know. I don't know how that would go. I don't know. I'm curious to see how this is going to unfold.
Has Juice Robinson or Jay White ever been defeated at AEW yet?
Yeah. Well, Juice Robinson many times, but Jay White has only lost once. And that was the debut episode of Collision.
After 6 times.
Yeah. I'm afraid we're going to see that ending to Collision this Saturday. This one's going to be really, really good. Like, there were matches last week on Collision was very, very good match of the night, but I believe they can top it with 2 out of 3 falls. If you know the history between FTR and their 2 out of 3 falls matches, especially with the Briscoes, there's a lot of match of the year candidates that they've been able to put on with 2 out of 3 falls. Even even when they were the Revival, they went against I believe it was Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa in 2 out of 3 falls. That was a very, very good match.
So yeah, that's what their entrance back when they were known as the Revival in WWE.
No fist. No flips, just fist. What is the main event tonight? I guess it's Nick Wayne.
Nick Wayne and Sir Strickland.
Yeah, I remember seeing them face each other at the Defy Wrestling. I wasn't there, but I did see that Darby Allin offered his protege, Nick Wayne, the contract to AEW.
Yeah, I remember that. He's the youngest star ever signed to AEW. I'm really surprised. I'm more surprised Bill Lee's signed already.
And he's going to be the youngest wrestler to be in the main event match on a weekly wrestling show in any promotion.
What about Marco Stunt, though? I mean, I know he wasn't youngest back then.
He's probably the shortest person to ever. But did he ever main event AEW? I don't think he ever main evented AEW. Maybe he did in a tag match, but I don't know. He may have.
And besides, we haven't even heard from Marco Stunt, though. I mean, not in AEW. I mean, from all over professional wrestling. Connor, you're next to him. Where is he? Where is he?
I've seen some stuff that he was going through.
What?
I don't know if I should say it on here, but he had some pretty rough times. After his AEW exit, he hasn't really done much of wrestling since then.
Is he? Well, I really shouldn't ask, but is he fine? Is he okay?
I hope he's okay.
Well, me too. I haven't met the guy yet. I met him once, but that was during in a virtual meet and greet during the pandemic era.
I remember that. I'd like to have Marco Stunt on here one of these times.
What?
On here. Marco Stunt for an interview on here one of these days.
What?
Never mind.
Never. Never. I'm sorry.
I said I'd like to have Marco Stunt on here, this podcast, for an interview one of these days.
If him or his agent, though, I mean, you guys are, well, I'm not trying to say you guys are next to each other, but you guys are pretty distant from each other.
Yeah, he's not far from me. I see his mom most times. And I see him sometimes. Hey, we still haven't got those final members for the Blood and Guts. They were supposed to announce. Maybe we're getting that now.
Oh no, not a QTV world premiere. Not a QTV world premiere. Oh god, I'm not hearing this shit.
I already muted it.
Me too.
I already muted it.
And I apologize for saying the S bomb in front of everybody. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, I already muted it. So
what is I don't know where it's supposed to be going.
I don't know either.
Who's telling Tony this is good?
I was gonna say, you're appealing to some crowd for sure.
Definitely ain't wrestling fans.
Oh,
no, you're definitely appealing to a certain group of people in the
adult film industry.
The adult, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a smart business move if it pays off. I don't know.
Oh boy,
that was horrible.
Very horrible. I hope you didn't hear that either.
I didn't listen to it. I did not listen to it.
Me either.
I wish I could get those few seconds back in my life.
Yeah, it sucks for you, Connor. I'm glad I muted it.
Whoever tells Tony that this stuff is good needs to re-examine what good is and what the fans actually want. I mean, they could have filled that time spot with give someone a promo time or something. Like do a backstage promo or something. I bet the BCC thing is the main event, like the last segment of the night. And this match is the main event match of the night.
Yeah, it's the main event match, but the Blood and Guts reveal is going to be the main segment.
The MVP of this show is MJF and Adam Cole tonight.
Yep.
I don't know. Prince Nano's done some crazy stuff tonight. But I like how they had MJF and Adam Cole not just appear in a match. Like they appeared in that promo backstage where Adam Cole did. And they had that romance thing. Then they had their match. And they had another promo on top of that after their match. McCoy.
Oh, he came out with Darby. He's getting a decent reaction. He's not getting a great reaction, but he's getting a decent reaction.
I just hope that he how's it comment? I just hope Nick Wayne doesn't turn out like Action Andretti did. Like, how do you beat Chris Jericho and then, like, what is he even doing now? I know he's doing some stuff in ROH, but like, if you beat Chris Jericho your first TV match debut, then I mean, I'm not saying that he should be in a feud always, or at least doing something, like even if it's just wrestling a Rampage, or just a backstage promo for 30 seconds or something. But I don't know. We'll see what Nick Wayne's made of right now. I've never seen him wrestle. I do want to go to this comment. Who's someone you'd like to have on the podcast for an interview? A lot of mine are unrealistic, but hopefully become possible one day. Bret Hart's one of them. CM Punk would be pretty good, cool to have on here, but realistically,
I would say I would say Billy Gunn. You, Adam?
I mean, I would love to get Tony Khan, obviously, but I think another one we can get is some of the old school guys. You know, like I can't really think. I mean, other than Tony Khan, it'd be great to talk to the man himself.
yeah.
Tony Khan. You mean
Obviously, I'd love to talk to Dustin Rhodes.
He'd be good. Yeah, there's a lot of old school
you mean
guys.
Any people on independent wrestling? I mean, I'd love to talk to Tyrus. I think Tyrus would be awesome to get on here.
What about Brian Pillman Jr. Since now he's not?
I'd love to get him on here too. Yep.
Someone that really, he was in TNA, but Amazing Red, I like Amazing Red. There's a lot of different people, Josh, that I'd love to have on here. It's too many to say. There's the possibilities are endless for interviews and stuff because there's just so many people that I'd love to have on. I'd get some ECW guys, Tommy Dreamer, Raven. That would be pretty cool.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Get it?
Wayne's World. I wonder if he's kin to John Wayne, like John Wayne's Chips and Dip. Ooh,
Whoa!
that was good. I'm not good for swerve, but a good move.
Yeah.
Landing on your tailbone like that has to hurt. Josh, Josh, who would you like to see us have on here for an interview? Curious to see what everyone in the comments. Who would you guys like to see us bring on in the future? I'm curious to see what everyone's answer would be.
I'd also like to see Chris Adonis. I would love to get him on.
Masters.
Big fan of Chris Adonis.
Chris Masters, right? That's his ring. WWE.
That's what he was in WWE, but he goes by Chris Adonis and NWA on the independent. Him and Tyrus, I guess, are a tag team.
Well, I could get him on here just like that. I feel like because I worked with him a little bit when I did I helped book a wrestling show I used to do in Memphis.
You mean Memphis Wrestling, or was it before Memphis Wrestling, the new version?
Memphis Wrestling wasn't even a thing. It's called RSWF. I was on the booking team, and I would book people. And I just like the interview that we had with O'Shea Edwards. Guys like that was in their own class. Him and Logan James and a lot of other indie wrestlers. It's like their own class. Now they're moving up and they're graduating. And now another class is coming in. But Chris Masters is a really nice guy. Chris Adonis.
Chris Adonis.
He's pretty huge. I mean, in person, he's not as big. I think he would be on TV, but he's pretty tall.
Kind of like Billy Gunn though. When I was introducing Billy Gunn the first time, my dad was like, "He is a big man," and I heard on Twitter that somebody said he kind of looks like he's a barefoot gorilla man.
Barefoot gorilla.
Well, I saw a picture of him helping somebody who had their car broke down near their home.
The Jazz Jamboree.
I hope Jeff Hardy's going to be back though in a couple of weeks when they're back in USA.
Yeah, he should be. I seen something on Facebook that he's going to be at GCW for that appearance.
Surprise appearance, you mean?
Yeah, he's probably just going to be starting sign-ins and stuff like that. He's
And
probably smart because
he's supposed to be in Knoxville, Tennessee for a little concert of his band for his band. Unless they already did that though, and I didn't even know it. You know, his band was here in Tupelo one year. Whoa. I think, has Nick Wayne ever done the interviews before yet?
probably.
Well, I know he's under AEW contract. But what happens if we get him to make an appearance on this podcast?
I mean, we have had people contracted to AEW on here with Buddy Matthews and Bryce Remsburg.
You mean Bryce Remsburg?
Yeah, those are the two contracted AEW people that we've had. That was good. Who do you guys think's going to win this?
Yeah, it's got to be Nick Wayne. You've been hyping
Nick Wayne will be the first young man. I'm sorry.
You got to have Nick Wayne win it.
Is that his mom? The woman they're showing?
Yeah, that's his mom. Yeah.
I figured it was. Here's some comments. Josh.
Here comes the Wayne's World.
Jake Snake Roberts would be pretty cool. Love to hear a story about him in Ultimate Warrior, like in his own words.
Yeah.
Renee, my dream to have on would be Jimmy Hart, but realistically, Raven would be cool. Either one of those, Jimmy Hart or Raven.
Yeah, that'd be a really good.
Actually. Sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
Dang it! You first, Adam.
No, go ahead.
Me and Errol, we met Jimmy Hart just recently at the Tupelo Con. He was a part of the VIP Championship Wrestling, and let me tell you, I mean, he's 79 years old, but he's still got it.
He's 79.
Yep.
Wow.
He's fixed to be 80 next year.
He doesn't look 79. There's no way he's 70. He doesn't look like he's 79. Maybe in his 40s, 50s. Darby's turning on. What's going to happen here? Oh, that was good.
Oh! Wayne's World!
Into a cutter.
Do it!
Oh,
so 1,
close.
2.
Oh, man, come on!
Got his foot on the ropes. Great ring awareness by Swerved. Or did Prince Nana put his foot on the rope?
He might have swung by and put his foot on the rope.
Got a replay. That cutter was really good, too.
He calls it the Wayne's World.
Wayne's World.
Or as some people would say, Wayne's World! Wayne's World!
Oh! That was, golly. Yeah, that is how he breaks one in half. 1, 2.
Hold on.
Now.
Good kick out.
It's about to be Swerve's world.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Nana's world. I don't know. What's he going to do? Oh. I would hate to go do that.
Dang it! Come on!
Really? Why do you hype this kid up just to have him lose the Swerve, man? I don't get it.
I mean,
That's bad. That's just bad booking.
hey, you
I
can't.
know Swerve needs a win streak, but come on, give this kid his win on his debut, man.
I know it feels like action. It feels action Andretti, but with him not winning. And they did hype him up since, last. Well, this has been an ongoing thing for 2 years. Youngest wrestler signed to AEW. He should have won that. I like Swerved, but it should have been Nick Wayne.
I'm on. You know what? I don't get upset easily, but I'm upset with that. I'm upset they didn't get Nick Wayne his win as debut. It's more so booking. You've been video packaging this kid for weeks, and then you have him lose to Swerve Strickland on his debut, which I don't understand.
I wonder if they have a plan for him going forward, or if that was just a one-time thing. Then we'll see where it goes.
No, we'll see him. We'll see him as a jobber on Rampage or something.
I hope not. I
mean, I just fear that. That's what I fear, because we haven't seen the Action Andretti go over at all in a while. Yeah. You know, like
when you beat a guy like Jericho your first night, like, of course, I don't think he should be world champion, but he should at least be involved in the story, even if it's just on, like, even if it's a small feud on Rampage, something he should be doing, not just doing nothing.
Yeah.
But they got to do better than that. And tonight.
Yeah, I'm a little upset on that one.
I like Swerve. Don't get me wrong. I like Swerve too, but
no, and I do. I don't mind Swerve too. I think he's great wrestler. I think he's a great performer.
That just wasn't.
But I mean, yeah,
that wasn't the right move. I don't know who called. Of course, Tony Khan approves everything, but I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that decision.
That was probably the only week. Like, tonight's episode has been very good, but that and probably the women's. Well, not the women's match itself, but the outcome. It's the last two matches. Outcome was kind of. I feel like Sky Blue should have won that. I don't get that. In the main event, I don't really get it either. Here comes
the Jackal. Oh, that's Don Callis.
I seem to have got Lance Archer back on Rampage against Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully he's back for good this time. Because remember the last time he came back on Rampage and then just beat a jobber and then left for months. You got something to say. I got something to say too.
Yeah, me too. You suck.
But what I got to say is that last match was a poor decision.
Absolutely.
And I like AEW, and I try to defend them when I can or when I feel like it's necessary, but I just can't get over that. Some things you just can't defend. The real Kenny Omega is a coward and a punk. Said punk. I don't know if that means anything, but
yeah.
I don't know if that means anything, but we'll see. Oh, that's cool. I like the background. Oh, Blackpool Combat Club. We're going to get these announcements. What?
Pac! What?
He's back.
Holy cow!
He's their mystery partner?
What a surprise.
I didn't expect, at all people, it to be Pac.
I mean, he does have a history with Omega and the Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's history with Moxley too. They've never got a win over each other, Moxley or I don't believe so. But yeah, him and Omega's got history. So
We haven't seen him since he lost to Trios champion.
I guess the Death Triangle is dead now. Pac and the Blackpool Combat Club could work. I never pictured him in the Blackpool Combat Club, but all right, Kota Ibushi's gonna come out at this point, right? I'll get Pac on the mic. That is true. This is continuing a feud that when Pac had his last appearance in AEW. If you guys remember the Death Triangle and the Elite. So this is following a feud. Yep, that's 7. What's this? He's not actually there. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, there it is.
I'm sorry I can't get a bigger reaction, but Pac was the Young Bucks. I didn't see that coming. That was pretty cool. That out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Moxley looks like a dad now.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes security guards. I don't feel like Takeshita fits that group at all. He just looks out of place. Uh-oh. Bang. That ending will never get old with Kenny Omega. That I'm sorry, but I popped out more for Pac than Kota Ibushi.
I mean, because it was kind of a given that he was going to be the 5th member
was
for the
really.
Elite.
It was kind of obvious.
But we didn't know who was going to be for the BCC.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Jericho because, the Don Callis stuff, but I was not expecting So does this mean that Pac is in the Blackpool Combat Club, or is he?
Or I think it might have been Eddie Kingston, because him and John Moxley got a history.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, but Kingston won't be there because he's going to be at G1.
Yeah,
Defending the openweight champion.
that was a very good ending. I did not expect it to be Pac. I guess we'll find out after Blood and Guts what his stance and who's he sided with. Is he still with the Death Triangle? Is he going to be a full-time member with the Blackpool Combat Club? Is he going back singles? I don't know. There's a lot of questions to be answered with that. I love Pac since he's became a AEW. I wasn't expecting that to be him. I was expecting like maybe someone from Japan or someone like Chris Jericho. He was the person I was thinking because of Don Callis' promo last week. That he's joining Don Callis, and that would set up tonight. He would join Don Callis. That would be their fifth member because he's been in every Blood and Guts until now. He was in the one with the Pinnacle. He was in the one with the BCC last year,
along with Santana Ortiz and Eddie Kingston.
Yep, it was the It was the BCC versus the JAS. Yeah, I thought that was a really good show tonight. There were some questionable things, of course, that is flat out bad booking, in my opinion.
What about Wheeler Yuta, though? I mean,
I know some people don't want to hear it, but there's I'll start with Sky Blue. I feel like that should have been Sky Blue's moment right there. I feel like that she should have, because now, like, you're either going to make Athena look weak, or you're going to do a heel versus heel in the finals of the women's tournament. I don't know how a heel versus heel would go, and it'd probably be a good match, but I don't know. But
I agree. I think that should have been Sky Blue to win that, and then have her and Athena.
Yeah, like they should have had Britt Baker do something, and because you got to build a story, because there's nothing being built right there. I mean, I don't know, because the Outcast cost Britt Baker on last week on Dynamite, so it should have been Britt Baker costing Ruby, continuing the feud with Britt Baker and the Outcast, but no, we didn't get any of that. And then to top it all off, Nick Wayne loses his AEW debut. I don't know how to feel about that. I like Swerved, and I like Nick Wayne. He was really good in that match. But I don't know.
I've already fueled my frustration, because how do you have weeks of packages for this guy saying, "Oh, he's coming to AEW, he's going to wrestle for us," and then have him lose to Swerve? I have nothing against Swerve, but I think it would have been cool to let Nick get over, and then Swerve next week could have gotten back into his groove of winning stuff and everything. But I don't know. Maybe this is they just use Nick Wayne to catapult the story between Swerve and Darby, like how they did Action Andretti with Starks and Jericho.
I just don't want to see him turn like Action Andretti. I don't want to see in 2 weeks him on ROH just in random tag team matches, random trios matches, and not doing anything, because they built him up for a few weeks. They showed video packages. They showed his backstory. They showed at least having him lose dirty and not clean. Like, he lost clean, right?
Yeah.
It just wasn't the right move. Whoever produced that, I don't know. I know Tony's in charge of everything, but someone had to. I don't know.
Well, if the rumors are true that more people are getting involved with the writing backstage and the creative, Bryan Danielson said he was getting more involved with it. I heard rumors that they brought in other people to help out, but yeah, whoever decided to write that, Swerve's going to go over Nick on his debut. I don't know who decided that. I mean, obviously,
If I was
you
Tony, I would have
promote
vetoed
this
that.
kid.
I would have vetoed that because Tony can veto anything. Anything he pleases, he can veto because he's the final say. But
I mean, but here's an idea. We're talking about it right now. Maybe that was the plan of he loses so Nick Wayne can get that,
Bro,
that fan support of the kid should have won. So then once
yeah,
you get him to win, people are going to be happy.
I'm all for if they continue the story with Nick Wayne, but at least keep him involved. Like I don't want to see him disappear after this match, but we'll see. Uh, Only time will tell. But I thought they had to do more with him since they built him up a lot. And this match wasn't going to be like Action Jordan and Jericho because Jericho's bigger than Swerved, but they did build they did build Nick Wayne up a lot past few weeks. But I'm curious to see where they go with that. Uh, I don't know. Maybe we'll get some with Nick Wayne and Darby at All In.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Last few notes. It's ridiculous. Nick Wayne did lose. If anyone's just not tuning in, Pac. Yeah, Pac was a big surprise for me. I didn't think Pac would be back. Finally, Pac is back. That goes together. Finally, Pac is back. Because they're going to All In. That's his home country, UK. Are you? I'm just not tuning in. And I haven't watched Dynamite. Yeah, I hate to break the news. But Nick Wayne did lose his AEW debut. Hopefully, it's a good things to come for him, and that just wasn't it. But his contract's probably just now active because he couldn't wrestle until he's 18, so it's probably just now active. He graduated last Monday, like what Adam said. Yeah, that's pretty good Dynamite overall. I'd probably give it a 7 point. No, I'd give it an 8 point. I just give it a flat 8 because the MJF and Adam Cole stuff was really good.
I'll give it a 7.9.
That's what
I did enjoy it. I did enjoy I do enjoy the Adam Cole MJF stuff. The women's match was decent, even though I think Sky Blue should have gone over. Jericho Commander did have a good start. I think that was a good start to the show. Obviously, the reveal of the partners. But yeah, I think the downfall for me was not having Nick Wayne win. You build someone up like that, and I've seen it too many times as a wrestling fan. You promote someone constantly, and then you don't put them over enough, and fans lose interest. So I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing with Nick Wayne not going over.
It's the same thing with Action Andretti. Like you gotta, once you win against Jericho, you gotta keep on building them up. Even if it's just small little feuds, you gotta keep on building them up, where fans can get to know these guys. Because not everyone watches the indies or knows about all these stars around the world. So you really got to build them up. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. They can't just build it. They can't do that. There's got to be something big in store for Nick Wayne. They can't do that.
Well, I'm giving my rating what you said, Connor, an 8.
Yeah, I was going to go 7.9, but the MJF stuff and the Pac stuff kind of made the episode. It went off in a good note. I'll say that the episode went off good. Yeah, that's much it for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow for Talking Elite. We are on a 3-part series of The Undertaker's undefeated streak. Part 1 was The Undertaker, his all backstory, WrestleManias, and all that. You can check that out on the channel actually still. Tomorrow is Brock Lesnar. Basically the same thing we did in the first episode, but just all Brock Lesnar. Then I'm assuming the third episode would be the streak. Whole episode on that. Then Friday Rampage, Saturday Collision, and Battle of the Belts, I believe. And as I said, August 2nd, former WWE star and the first African American Intercontinental Champion of all time will be on here. I'm Matt Johnson. August 2nd for the 200th episode of Dynamite, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. He'll be on an hour before Dynamite. We also are expanding the All Elite Zone with AEZ Canada. that will be coming very, 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 very soon. Probably in the next week or so. That might be first episode might be out. So definitely stay tuned to our links in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Spotify, and Podbean. Facebook and Twitter for updates, for special guest announcements, AZ Canada show updates, and all that. Definitely subscribe down below. At 358, our goal is 500 before the year's over with. Just throw it out there. The more subscribers and views we get, the bigger names we can get on here. But yeah, share our channel with your friends, your family, your dogs, your cats. I don't know if your cats or dogs have phones, but they do. Get on their phone, subscribe to our channel, the All Elite Zone.
Cats does might have phones.
Hey, Garfield.
I mean, they're iPhone 3s, but it's okay.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow night for Talking Elite.
And good night.